got something I want us to talk about. As we, it's more so about friends, and this conversation constantly comes up. But this is a particular video where these friends went out to eat, and I'm just gonna let y'all see how it played out. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what they talk about.
Only paying for what's on the check. I'm not splitting the bill, shawty. That's crazy. You expect us to split the bill?
You got lamb chop. You got steak.
Look at all that. Look at what all they got. And they talking about splitting the bill.
Girl, you look stupid.
What did you come out for?
We come together, we
Alright,
split
I'm
the
saying
bill.
so again. My thing is, y'all doing too much.
Y'all doing way too much. We didn't order all that going on.
Okay, you know what's funny to me? That I don't see no women arguing that they should split the bill. They shouldn't split the bill. It's all women and one dude that's like, if you couldn't split the bill, why did you even come? But the dudes, y'all broke asses shouldn't have came. Y'all trying to stun and be cute with y'all friends that got shit, but y'all ain't got shit.
Well, I did hear, I don't know if it's true, but I heard that the bill that they was arguing about was $4,200.
Yes,
it
correct.
was buku people though, wasn't it?
40, like it was 42 or 4,600. I don't know.
I mean, it didn't look like
it was see the whole table.
Yeah,
we didn't even count 10 people.
2, 4. We know it's at least 5 over there. 2 boys standing up. These 3 young ladies here. And then it's another young lady and a guy.
That's 5,
okay.
6, 7.
4,200. And she said, we come together, we split the bill together, period. First of all, I have to object. If you're not my people and I don't with y'all like that at this table, do not expect me to pay for your steak, your filet mignon, or whatever you got. And so it depends on.
He said, y'all niggas got lamb chops.
You know what I'm saying? To each other for me to split the bill. And it's like y'all talking about come together, we split the bill together, but sometimes y'all come together and don't even leave together. That's the thing for me. When y'all go to parties, y'all don't even really have each other's back, but you want them to have your back on the bill? Absolutely not. I was gonna be him with the dread standing up. Absolutely not, ma'am. Go ahead and run just my check. Run just mine. Cause you think you and see that's the thing. I understand if we may call them broke because they're complaining, but the people sitting down was the ones that was broke to me because y'all got all this expensive stuff and just knew you was gonna split it amongst all these 7 people. Whatever.
Let me be devil's advocate because they look like they're not at a restaurant where there's anything cheap. And that somebody, to me, if there is 10 people and it's a $4,200 bill, that's like almost everybody spent $400 on their meal, is what that tells me.
I just still can't comprehend. I have been, okay, maybe I ain't been to this type of restaurant, but when I go to an expensive restaurant, it'd be $200. You can spend $200.
But that gratuity may flame you up.
And the liquor, the drinks. You talking about cocktails that's like $18.
That's what I was gonna add in next, Monty. The liquor is what make people get to arguing because you get people who come and they bring their boyfriend or girlfriend. That's one ticket right there, but you want to split the ticket 15 ways. So you want somebody to cover. Then on top of that, you ordering drink after drink after drink after drink after drink. And it's somebody at the table who don't even drink. And you still want somebody to split it with you? That's insane. Now I see if like y'all all spent about the same amount. Like I went to dinner with a friend and she was girl, I said I need to stop fucking with her after this. That's what I said.
I love DC friend stories. Let's get into it.
Y'all, as much as I tell y'all gonna be like, she the problem. She the problem. No, I went to actually it's like twofolds to this story. And I'm surprised I didn't talk to y'all about this on my channel. So the first part is it's a friend and she always talking about like how much money she make. And anyway, we go to like this wine place and we order like a bunch of everything shared plates. So a bunch of like tapas and stuff like that. We all drink about the same amount. And then I got like an extra truffle fry. Whenever the dude came, she talking about, and we all shared. She said, I'll take the, and the guy was like, I can't split the bill 4 ways. He said, but you can scan this app and you can decide what you want to take. And I was just like, are you serious? The difference was like $56 and $65. Like, girl, what? So
and she didn't want to split the bill.
She didn't want to split the bill, but she ended up doing it. But when that happened, I was like, now why would you do that? Like, just in general, I don't like to do that because I typically go to like average places to eat. If we spending $100, that's fine. We can split it. But you talking about $4,200 is different.
I just want to be clear right quick to everybody who's like in the comments going in on me.
I ain't see anything.
Me neither.
I saw one comment. I was like, oh, they want my attention real bad. You want my attention real bad, but I ain't gonna give it to you. But I'm just gonna say this. Like, I understand what y'all are saying, but I feel like what I am used to seeing is people knowing they can't afford some shit and still going and wanting to like order the smallest thing on the fucking menu so that they don't have to fully be involved in the paying process. That was my first feeling from this. And also recognizing that, why didn't you look at the menu beforehand and see how much shit costs? Because I've gotten lamb chops. That's not, even if that's the most expensive thing on the menu, I'm going to keep it a buck. If you can't afford the most expensive thing on the menu when you go, and I'm talking about just yourself, you probably shouldn't go to that place. And most times people be trying to go somewhere where they can't afford to go. And they was trying to act like they was cool with the shit until the bill came around. And now you want to get loud and argue and have this uncomfortable conversation in front of everybody.
Embarrassing.
Okay, I'm going to play back devil's advocate. So my question is this. You said they probably shouldn't go, right? But you know how some friends will have their birthday function. And if you know you can't go, if you tell them you ain't going to go, they get heavily offended by that. So how should...
Nah, that's when you wait, you say, hey, I can't make it to the dinner. You ain't even got to say, I ain't got it. You just say, I can't go, but I'm going to take you out. Just me and you.
Later on. Yeah.
Later on.
And then another thing I want to know is, was it discussed if they were going to do that beforehand? That's another thing. Was that discussed beforehand?
I didn't say the second fold. I didn't say the second fold, y'all.
What's the second fold?
I went to a friend's birthday dinner in January, and it's this restaurant called STK. I don't know if they're in other places, but STK is like really okay. It's real cute, one of them cute restaurants, and they expensive for no reason because it's like steakhouse prices, but the service ain't really steakhouse. Ooh. Anyway, we go, and it was like 12 of us, and it was like 4 people at the table that did not eat for one person's birthday. They didn't eat it all. And then I already knew the waiter was like, these niggas ain't gonna pay nothing, because when she came, she asked us what appetizers we wanted, then brought out the free bread. Because you knew at a table full of black people, the people who didn't have the money wasn't going to order no appetizers. They were just going to eat the bread. So I was like, okay, I already felt some type of way about it. So she waited till the whole thing over, and she talking about it all got to be on one check. Mind you, everybody spending like $150. So whenever they brought out the check, everybody's sitting there. And it's like, damn, that should have been discussed, because now somebody got to put $1,600 on their credit card and then rely on people to give them the money back. So certain people, I was sitting there like, I'm not running up $1,600, but I will Zelle the money. And you know, trifling ass people was coming up to the girl like, here's $100 bill. Here you go. Nah, bitch. You spent $150. Where's my... So it's just too much. It's some things that should be discussed. To your point, Bondi, is everything gonna be on one ticket? Let us know before we go. And if it's your birthday and you hosting, go get your credit card, go get your little CashApp card, whatever you need to get to make it as easy as possible.
Now, see, what I would do is call the restaurant ahead of time to find out, especially if I want people to come out for me. I want everybody to be accommodated. First of all, I got to shout out Chantel Renee, because I really liked how she did her birthday function. We went to this dope spot called Rocksteady here in Atlanta. I've never been, and they sell Caribbean food. That's what it is. And it was so good. But what she did was she called ahead, found out whatever details, gave everybody the estimated price. Right. And I think we probably paid like $100 a piece or whatever. She had quite a few people that came out, and they already had a ready set menu made for us. And it was a great, and she's a vegetarian, but like it was, or vegan. I think it's vegan. Don't quote me. But either way, it was a great menu. They had stuff for her and people that, you know, eat certain things like her. And then they had stuff for us. It was just well-rounded. So I just would advise anybody to just try to call ahead, find out how it works, tell people to go ahead and get a look at the menu so they know how to be prepared, and also let them know like, hey, this is how the process works when it comes to paying. It's just communication. And I think friends should be honest and say, hey, I'm tight. I want to be there, but I can't make it. Like, don't just say I'm going to take you out. Like, if that's really your friend, it shouldn't be an issue to really tell them that. But if you tell them that and they feel away, then you know what kind of friend you got.
You know, I'm ignorant enough to say as soon as we sit down, like, okay, so I'm only paying for me today, just so everybody's clear. I'll spend $20 on you, bitch, but I only got me today. I'll say that shit out loud in front of everybody before we even get into it. But let me say this, because I want to tell y'all stories. Since Niecy telling y'all stories, let me tell y'all, okay? And this is why I feel like this. And I feel like y'all remember this story I told y'all. So me and my homegirl, you know, went out for her birthday. It was, you know, me, her dude, her friend, her dude. Well, they wasn't really together, but he was trying to smash, right? And then me, but Lyric couldn't come, so I was there by myself, right? So me, I'm already like, I got me. I'm not expecting us to split the bill because my homegirl there with her dude, right? But you know what they do, right? They look at the menu for the first time, they see the prices, and start ordering the cheapest shit on the menu and loudly complaining about the prices. And then when asked if they want a drink, no. Then asked if they want an appetizer, no. And I'm just kind of like, you can't afford to be here. And that's why I feel that was my, I'm just saying, if you can't get a drink, if you can't get an appetizer, if you get the cheapest thing on the fucking menu, it's because you can't afford to be here.
Who recommended the place? It wasn't them, huh?
I feel like it was them.
It was her. No, it was my homegirl. She could afford to go. Her dude was paying for her, but her dude, you know, and her dude partner not on this level. They gonna go to the hole in the wall. They gonna go to the spot that got an $8 plate. You know what I'm saying? With an overcooked steak.
They the ones that's like, hey,
know
I know a place down the street that got some fire ass lamb chops. We ain't gotta sit here. I hate them type of niggas. If I wanted to go get the cheap ass lamb chops, I would. But I want the ambiance. I want the candle lit. I want my water refilled.
I want the service. I want the person to come and put the napkin down in my lap, bitch. I don't want to have to, you know, call nobody to come to my table. I want them to. So this is why, y'all, when I'm going to certain places, I've already looked at the menu. I know what it's hitting for. So if I can't afford to spend what I know I'm probably going to spend, I'm going to just sit that one out. So that's why I felt like that, y'all, because I've been places with people that know they can't afford to be somewhere, but, you know, want to make the experience uncomfortable for everybody because they know they can't afford to be there.
Right. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I understand now. I appreciate the story because I think that it explained where you was coming from for sure. Okay. So we good on that. We all know where we stand when it comes to this particular situation here.